Inside Roblox, there are thousands of cases so disturbing that they are hard to believe, just like the one I'm about to tell you today, where a seemingly normal Roblox player murdered her own friend. This case is told by a boy named Luis, who is still traumatized by everything that happened. He begins by telling us that everything started with two best friends. They had known each other since kindergarten. They were both 13 years old, and their names were Emily and Sophia. These girls spent a lot of time together. Sometimes Emily slept over at Sophia's house, and sometimes Sophia slept over at Emily's. Their parents also knew each other and got along well. Everything seemed completely normal. In 2022, these girls discovered Roblox and instantly became hooked. They loved the game and played for hours every day. They mostly played together, just the two of them. Their favorite games were Brookhaven, Adopt Me, and parkour games. Over time, they explored more games, but these were always their favorites. One day, while playing Roblox, Sophia met a boy in Brookhaven. His name was Luis, the same Luis who was telling the story. After that, Sophia, Luis, and Emily began playing together. They role-played a lot in Brookhaven. In their roleplay, they were a family. Luis was the dad, Emily the mom, and Sophia the daughter. They spent so much time playing that their grades began to drop. Sophia and Emily had always been excellent students with straight A's, but after discovering Roblox, their grades slipped. Because of this, Emily stopped playing Roblox as much, and soon only Sophia and Luis were playing together. Over time, Sophia and Luis became closer. They played Brookhaven every day and even couple games. Sophia started liking Luis, and he felt the same way. They eventually became a couple, but for some reason they didn't tell Emily. When Emily improved her grades and returned to Roblox, she wanted to play with Sophia and Luis. But they only played together and didn't invite her. Emily felt strange, like jealousy mixed with anger. She began feeling resentment toward her friend, though she still cared about her deeply. At school, Emily asked Sophia why they weren't inviting her. Sophia said she didn't notice Emily was online, and added that she and Luis were mostly playing two-player games. Emily asked if Sophia liked Luis, but Sophia said no, because she knew that Emily liked him, which is why she never told her the truth. This would become a big problem later. Sophia eventually invited Emily to play again. They played together like before, but Emily noticed something was off. Luis and Sophia seemed much closer now. She started suspecting Sophia was lying. One day, while role-playing as a family in Brookhaven, Emily asked Luis to be her husband again. But Luis refused and said he wanted to be Sophia's husband. Emily filled with anger and became upset with both of them. Time passed, and Emily decided she wanted to confess her feelings to Luis, unaware that Luis was already Sophia's boyfriend. She asked Luis to meet her in Brookhaven because she needed to tell him something, and she specifically told him not to invite Sophia. They met inside the Brookhaven church. Luis found it strange, but listened to her. Emily confessed her feelings and asked him to be her boyfriend. Luis told her no, and confessed that he had been dating Sophia for some time. When Emily heard this, something inside her broke. She was filled with rage toward Sophia. She couldn't believe her friend had lied and ignored the fact that Emily liked Luis first. Emily immediately left the game. The next day, Emily asked Sophia to meet her at a park in the afternoon. Sophia agreed because she trusted Emily, but Emily was already planning her revenge. At 4 p.m., they met at a park far from their homes. When Sophia arrived, no one else was there. She waited 10 minutes until Emily appeared, looking strange with messy hair and a terrifying expression. Sophia asked what was wrong, and Emily screamed, "You lied to me!" She lunged at Sophia, hitting her and pulling her hair. Sophia fell, hit her head, and lost consciousness. She couldn't defend herself. Emily, consumed by rage, continued beating her until she killed her. Emily panicked, but convinced herself she had done the right thing. In the park, there was a hole in the ground with loose dirt. Emily dragged Sophia's body into it and covered it, thinking no one would notice. After that, she went home, took a shower, and messaged Luis. She told him she loved him and that nobody would love him more than she did. Luis found this strange, since he had already rejected her. Emily told him Sophia was gone, and now it was just the two of them. Luis, shocked, asked what she meant. Emily replied, "I already got rid of her." Luis didn't believe her, but he remembered Sophia's last message, saying she was meeting Emily at the park. Emily then told Luis to marry her. Luis refused and told her she was crazy. Emily broke down, saying she had done everything for him. Then she warned him, "Now it's your turn." Luis immediately called the police and told them to check the park. They found the body of a 13-year-old girl buried there. It was Sophia. Luis cried heavily when he learned it was true. He was terrified because Emily said she was coming for him. The police questioned him, and he told them everything. He also warned them that Emily planned to kill him, but they didn't protect him. They sent him home. That night, Luis was terrified. He heard knocking on the door, rocks hitting his window, and a girl's voice calling his name. "Luis, Luis, come out." According to Luis, Emily is still on the loose. Now I want to tell you another disturbing case, this time about a Roblox player who died in a terrifying way. A man we'll call Andres told us he bought a computer for his daughter's birthday. It was an old family PC with Windows 7. The seller told him it had been recovered from a house fire. The only things that survived were the PC and its webcam. The seller said the computer had belonged to his son. Andres asked what happened, and the man told him his son had died in the fire. He also warned that his son's data might still be on the PC. At home, Andres tried to reset the PC but couldn't. It had no reset function. It didn't have many programs installed, so he simply uninstalled a few. His daughter loved Roblox, so Andres installed it for her. Later that night, Andres heard his daughter calling him. He ran to her room and saw her staring at the screen. She told him her avatar appeared as a girl with purple hair. Andres thought she might be on another account. But strangely, she had somehow logged into a completely different Roblox account automatically. The account was called CanSkill999. The next morning, Andres checked the profile and took a screenshot before logging out. When his daughter used the computer again, Roblox automatically joined a game created by CanSkill999. The game was called Help. The screen loaded into complete darkness, accompanied by horrible sounds. The daughter pressed exit multiple times, but the monitor froze. Suddenly, the game emitted a terrifying scream. Andres quickly unplugged the computer. Days passed, but Andres' daughter said she had seen something else inside the game. Whenever he asked her to describe it, she cried. Andres later began hearing strange noises at night, crying, then laughter that grew deeper each day. 2 months later, he turned the PC on again. Roblox opened by itself and redirected him to a blank page. The webcam light turned on. Before he could cover it, the PC shut down permanently. He threw it away. He thought it was over, but the noises intensified. His daughter was traumatized. He then found a news article. The seller's son had not died in the fire. The father had killed his own son and sold all his belongings, including the computer. This is the profile of CanSkill999, a completely dark avatar with nearly 60,000 followers. One of his friends, named Meow, also has creepy games. And this is the supposed game the daughter played, the one that traumatized her. The game is completely dark. Nothing happens. No sound. Just emptiness. But still, disturbing.